A very good day everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today let's talk about the biography of Kabir Das. Kabir Das 1440-1518. Kabir Das was a mystic poet saint whose songs transcended religion and time. His teachings promoted inner purity, simplicity, and a unity of all faiths. Through his Doha, that remains couplets, he awakened India to a universal vision of love, equality, and a divine truth, a vision still echoing in spiritual and literary consciousness today. His full name is Sant Kabir Das. Lifespan 1440-1518. Place of birth Lahartara near Varanasi, Kashi, Uttar Pradesh, India. Parentage and background. Kabir was born into a Muslim weaver family, Julaha caste. According to legends, he was found floating as an infant on a lotus pond and raised by Nehru and Nima, a humble weaver couple. His upbringing was deeply spiritual and socially grounded, blending both Hindu and Muslim traditions. Education and early life. Kabir was largely uneducated in the formal sense, but he possessed a great wisdom and a spiritual insight. He is said to have been spiritually influenced by the Hindu saint Ramananda, whom he revered as his guru. Though born Muslim, Kabir adopted Hindu terminology and expressed a universal religious vision that transcended both Islam and Hinduism. Philosophy and beliefs. Kabir preached a oneness of God and a unity of all religions. He rejected idol worship, rituals, caste distinctions, and religious orthodoxy. His God was formless, that means Nirguna Brahman, a divine presence beyond names and forms. He emphasized the inner purity, meditation, self-realization, and a love for the divine. Kabir's sayings attack hypocrisy, blind faith, and the emptiness of external religious practices. He believed in direct experience of truth through bhakti or devotion and inner awakening rather than dogma. Language and style. Kabir wrote in simple vernacular Hindi, a mix of Awadhi, Bhojpuri, and Braj dialects, easily understood by common people. His verses are full of metaphors, paradoxes, and earthy imagery, often using everyday life symbols like beavers, boats, rivers, and lamps. His poetry is known as Doha, that means couplet form, concise and powerful, expressing deep spiritual truth in 2 lines. His style is direct, rebellious, and reflective, blending mysticism with a social critique. Now let's analyze the major works of Kabir Das. Kabir did not write his own works. His followers compiled his verses later. The main collections include Bichak, the most authentic collection of Kabir's poetry, revered by the Kabir Panth sect. The next work, that is Sakhi Granth, a compilation of his Doha, that is couplets and sayings. The next, Kabir Grandhavali, compiled by scholars in later centuries, containing poems of devotion, ethics, and mysticism. The next work, that is Anurag Sagar, deals with his vision of creation and the divine love. Now let's analyze the themes we can see in Kabir Das poetry. Unity of God. God is one, called by many names, Ram, Allah, Hari, etc. Critique of religion. True devotion is beyond a temple, mosque or ritual. Mysticism. God dwells within. Realization is inward, not external. Social equality. All human beings are equal. Caste and religion divide the divine creation. Maya or illusion. Material attachment blinds humans from truth. Death and liberation. Awareness of mortality leads to self-realization and freedom from ego. Love. Love is the highest path to divine union. Now let's analyze some of his quotations. Kabir stands in the marketplace with a torch in his hand. Whoever burns his own house of ego may come with me. I went in search of the wicked, but found none. When I looked inside my own heart, I found no one worse than me. Reading countless books, the world has died a scholar. He alone is learned who reads the 2.5 letters of love. When I existed, God was not. Now God is, and I am not. All darkness vanished when I saw the light within. Spiritual approach. Kabir's path combined a bhakti, that is devotion, and a Sufism, that is Islamic mysticism. He advocated the inner spiritual realization of God, rejecting both the idol worship of Hindus and the dogmatic rituals of Muslims. His concept of sahaj, that is spontaneous realization, emphasizes simplicity, naturalness, and a direct connection with the divine. Influence of Kabir Das. Kabir's ideas influenced the Bhakti movement across India, inspiring saints like Guru Nanak, Dadu Dayal, and Ravidas. The Sikh scripture, Guru Granth Sahib, includes many of Kabir's hymns. He is regarded as a bridge between Hinduism and Islam, fostering religious harmony. His followers established the Kabir Panth, a sect that continues to preach his teachings today. Death and legacy. Kabir is said to have died at a Magar, that is Uttar Pradesh, around 1518 AD. A famous legend says that when Hindus and Muslims argued over his body, they found only flowers, symbolizing the unity he preached. Hindus cremated half the flowers and Muslims buried the other half, creating both a samadhi and a mazar at a Magar. His legacy lives on in songs, proverbs, and oral traditions across India. Historical importance of Kabir Das. Kabir's voice was revolutionary, the poet of the people, of truth and of compassion. He democratized the spirituality by using simple language instead of Sanskrit or Arabic. He challenged religious hypocrisy and offered a path of direct devotion, universal love, and moral living. Contemporary relevance of Kabir Das. Kabir's message of tolerance, peace, and a oneness remains vital in today's divided world. His critique of a blind ritualism and a social inequality aligns with the modern humanist and spiritual movements. His poetry continues to be sung in folk traditions, bhajans and Sufi music throughout India.